Here we go. And we are live. Thank you once again for tuning in, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, morning, evening from wherever you're listening. I know I'm excited just getting back from all this sickness here. Almost the entirety of December month, both the lady and I have been sick, so it's good getting up and going again. How are you guys? Hopefully you're not sick. Hopefully you are enjoying the holidays as we just coming up on Christmas. I know. I'm excited to just enjoy the holidays and the family and all. I know some of my family members have also been sick, unfortunately, and is most likely not making it to this Christmas. Get well soon, you guys. If you are staying tuned, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we should get going. What up, you? Let me know if there's something with the audio, the music in particular can be very loud. I know I have to fix something with the game audio from last. It was a tiny bit too loud. Since the last time I streamed, of course I've been laying sick, but there has also a little preparation for this week's stream, as I not only journey and venture into new platforms like Threads. Don't know if you use that. Let me know if you do, because it's turning into a more popular thing. Eventually, it would have to replace X or the old Twitter, right? I know I have to make sure everything is set up correctly. So give me 1 sec, and once again, let me know if there is anything with either the audio or video format. I know Twitch can tend to be a little misleading, saying it's an unstable connection a lot of the time, even though it's not. So once again, let me know what you think. Let me know if there is anything else you would like me to cover or turn up next time stream. I know there was something with the vertical format fixed there, and I will have to fix the game audio once we get into that. Sorry. Have to remember to clear my throat this day. I have been doing some vocal exercises as I still getting past the sickness. Also, if rock is not your thing, let me know. Oh yeah, already turning up a little technical difficulty on the Facebook part. Oh, that should be up and going now. But it's not using my vertical plugin though. So for you people on Facebook, you will now have to enjoy this horizontally Jesus. What is this? Why is it not taking my vertical format in? That's just... Well, we learn something every day, you guys. If you feel like it, let me know what I should learn next. No, I'm kind of autistic like that. I want to know every bit, nook and cranny of this, and make it my own. So at one point, and that is the goal, at one point I will be able to do this without being nervous, without being overthinkful afterwards. You know, I wanna be able to speak and coach and do that sort of stuff in a faraway future. So this is getting me there. This is as a little side hustle, you could say, only a hobby, not something I wanna monetize necessarily. Not anything that I wanna put crazy amount of money and time into, as I am doing this to grow as a human being. I'm doing this to be a better speaker at some point. Hopefully you will find that I move on that scale from every time we stream, and I don't know, maybe in a year's time I'll look back on these kinds of streams and videos and see how far I've come, right? So hopefully you will stay there with me. Elvacare on Twitch saying I should practice my air guitar, if anything. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Just a spur of the moment. I'm getting there. You know, just getting comfortable, you know. And hopefully you can tell, as usually with these streams, half an hour or an hour into the stream, I will be more comfortable talking. I will be more cohesive in my wording, as I play also a very demanding game in the meantime. Alright, just need to help out these chats to make sure they are working properly, or the software I use to draw in the chat. You see, I'm streaming on both Facebook, usually in vertical format, as that is not seen that much on the platform. So I want to revolutionize that way. I'm streaming on YouTube, where I have all my shorts / TikToks. I have one video up as a settings guide for this game we're playing. Check it out if you haven't gotten the time to. I'm also on Twitch, where I crossed the 10th follower threshold, you guys. Appreciate you tuning in and following, as I'm slowly building a tiny bit of a community here. Not gonna lie, that is making the journey for me. What I would love at a future point is Discord, a server where we can join in with each other and be a little bit more of a tight-knit community, you could say. Also, streaming on Heck, just to test it out, just to see. Not that I'm a big promoter of stake gambling in general, but the creator can have a lot more freedom there, but as a consequence, the viewer would have to be exposed to a lot of mature promotional material, you could say. And so this is a starting off point where I'm trying to multi-stream, as that is new concept in the space. And at some point, I will try to merge them all together and figure out a specific platform for my streaming in particular. I'm still gonna upload shorts and TikToks. I'm aiming for one a day, one short / TikTok a day. Seems like a pretty good starting off point. Although still getting the hang of the editing part. Still trying to find my flow in that. So you have to be patient with that. Next video up is a little guide for the competitive game mode of Battle Royale in general, where there can be a lot of neat little tricks and tips that one would probably want to see if you would have the competitive advantage in a game like that. All right. Now that was a bit of a playful playlist. Getting in the mood of this, getting the hang of it. Apparently, my chat isn't popping up on screen, as it should merge the chat from all the 4 platforms that I stream on. So I will have to take a look into that for the next time streaming. That would be probably the 30th, probably the day before New Year's evening. That is 1 week from now. I will probably do a rounding up stream, just to talk about how far we have come and progressed. Starting late this year, I can say I'm pretty happy about the result. Sorry for the crackling on the mic here. Needed to touch that. All right. Something I've also prepared for you guys who would like that competitive advantage in a game mode like Warzone. I have prepared a profile on the community.gg, as in Call of Duty community, community. A little wordplay there. You see on this side, where you should definitely check me out, or any other great creator there, as one can display the favorite loadouts. So you can easily, either by the website or the app, you can easily find the perfect loadout that is optimized for the current patch we are on, because they're almost weekly. The game developers are patching some of these weapons, balancing them out to make sure there is not a weapon that is crazy overpowered, or another weapon that just gets slept upon or something like that. They need to balance it out, and we would have to adjust for that. Now, with every other patch, like every other week, that will be a lot of research demanded, you could say, and I wouldn't want to put that on you guys. Let me handle the research, and I will provide this time around the top 10 loadouts for this season, this current patch. Know that with every patch, I will update these as soon as I'm able, in the first 24 hours or something like that. It's a general rule of thumb there. 10 loadouts. That is the builds for 10 weapons. That is where you can filter it a little. You see, I have one weapon under each category. So, assault rifle, marksman rifle, battle rifle, so on and so forth. You can also search for playstyle. So some weapons will filter in more categories than more playstyles than that specific category. Because for an example, the Bass B, perfect example for that, as it is depending how you tune it and what attachment you use. You can both use it as a long range and a close range. You can actually build it like a close range SMG, submachine gun, which you would be able to use in the mid range as well, or you could choose the long range setup, which will help you in the mid range as well. So I take all of this into account as I make these ones for you guys. Some pretty cool setups, which you can screenshot or download directly from either the app or the browser. So make sure to tune in there, as I will have some cool loadouts for you guys if you are ever in doubt on which attachment you would want to use. That is very different from weapon to weapon, and I believe yeah, so I can give you an example of the DG here, often used as the 3-round burst. I know I've been killed by that a lot, so so I had to do a little research on what's the best setup for that. And for an example, the muzzle is seemingly, by the stats we're gonna take a look at a bit later on in the game, one would say that there is a better muzzle, there is a better suppressor for this weapon. In general, you can tell by the stats, but what it doesn't show you by the color scaling, like it has a lot of greens everywhere, but it doesn't tell you how much the red makes a difference, because well, I could have a lot better ADS or the weapon sway using one specific suppressor. Then it would just fall flat in the bullet velocity section. That is especially a point of interest. The bullet velocity is the point from which the bullet will drop depending on the range. And you see, if you have a close range weapon, maybe that won't matter as much as a long range or even a sniper, because if you're shooting past 60 meters, you would want to have a very high bullet velocity, because it travels that much faster and therefore hitting your shots quicker and more precise. If the target is moving, then it will be a lot easier tracking your opponent. Which is why the sonic suppressor is very underrated at the moment. it gives big boost to the bullet velocity while only having minor drawbacks to ADS, for example. So just an example, we're gonna take a look at it a bit later on. Moving on from there. Okay. It seems like it's showing the wrong screen here. Hold on. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. All right. Just gonna make sure I can see you guys possible chats here, as it is not combining them for me. Probably gonna be a bit difficult later on, but also if you want to help out and type in the chat, so I can check to see if the if the software is working correctly, that would be awesome. All right. Now, it's different from the past stream. There's been a break in between and a lot of patch notes, so we should just cover them as we find what is relevant and what is not. But last stream I jumped directly into the Battle Royale mode, which is demanding, which is requiring a lot of focus, which I have not when I do this for you guys. Still have to learn that. But one would argue I should maybe warm up in the Resurgence mode. If you're unfamiliar with Resurgence, that is kind of like a Battle Royale, only a smaller map, a smaller player pool, that is less players competing. But the thing that makes it easier to warm up in is the fact that you don't necessarily get out of the game when you die. There is still a gulag, but in Resurgence there is a neat little timer where if your team is surviving past that timer, you get to respawn. If you're solo and you just need to get past that timer that starts when you land on the map, so you just have to survive for a few more seconds than what you would otherwise do in multiplayer game mode, and then be better off if you were to die. Then you could get back in easier that way, and because it's a smaller map, it's and people get to respawn like that, then people just come flying in from everywhere, and it actually is a lot more action-packed than the regular Battle Royale, which is why I can get a little bit more warmed up during that. Once again, I am not fully kitted out, because this is I don't want to call it a side hustle, but it's a hobby, which I do in my part-time. Of course, I have to have a stable work life to pay the bills. I have to throw down some attention for my two cats and the lady here at home, also seeing family and friends and stuff like that. So be aware that this is non-comparable to the full-time streamers out there. Also, full-time streamers often pay people to level up their accounts for them. Which I feel like is... Yeah, I could maybe do that. Do that. I wanna play the game as is. The few times I have for playing, and maybe you do too. Maybe you only have so much time as I, and therefore we should take the games as they are, not taking it from streamers who constantly play several hours a day, who gets to grind all those camos and stuff like that. I don't have time. You don't have time for that. So what I want to do is give you a transparent look at the games we are playing. Now, the map is on rotation this time around. We are jumping into Vandel. That was the new map from the last Call of Duty entry. Which has a lot of buildings in between each other. A lot of not that it's that high elevated, but you get to elevate yourself, and you can even pass in between buildings elevated. So knowing the map is quite advantageous in a map like this. Also, you can swim in this map. You can you can have gunfights in the water, and sometimes the games will even end in the water, forcing you to get to know that playstyle. Fortunately, this season around, they did it so that you always have a pistol when you dive on the water. You don't actually have to have it in your inventory, giving people advantages when they have that. Now it's just the default. We all have that, and we can all defend ourselves if need be. Now, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? First game in. It's been some time since I played Resurgence also.
Enemies dropping into the air. Bounty targets marked. Get them all.
PG to rival. That's a good one. A submachine gun. I would have to. Why is it so foggy in this map? Damn.
Be advised, fog is lifting. Visible.
Yeah, the sub revive already. Just gonna down him again for extra XP. Oh, he already had weapons. Damn! Son! That's crazy. You were stacked.
Enemy destroyed.
Already.
Attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Oh, it's over here probably. Now, this foggy area is luckily not covering the entirety of the map. It is rotational, and I will just have to be patient with it. Now, once again, let me know if there's anything with the audio. I know it was a little bit too loud last time around. Then I'll maybe see if my chat is working also, please. Alright. Until I get to see your beautiful faces in chat,
Got gas moving in.
Oh, from the other side as well. Alright. Yeah, not gonna survive this. Not gonna survive this. Precision coming in. Because I had that timer on, I just get to respawn. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. A little time off before we get a free loadout, so I'm just gonna consider where to drop compared to the circle here. I would rather be in a good position in between inside the circle, giving us a bit more time before we have to move on to the next circle. Now we have a lot of people competing down here. Now that door had been opened. I'm just gonna take this one.
Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
Now I got what I was hoping for as sniper right off the bat. I definitely want to test these ones. Oh no!
Time prevention. You're redeploying.
Did I not show you guys this in the settings video? The ADS multiplier can be advantage. Can be a big advantage if you are using a scope like that. Big scope, but it was not that big of a distance in between me and the enemy. So I would though have otherwise corrected. I made a fine adjustment to the aiming, but I ended up making too big of an adjustment, so I didn't get the first guy. The second guy took me by surprise, guys. You should have warned me. No, at least I got my loadout. Definitely heard a guy inside here. Battle Rage, maybe? I know they fixed that a bit. Oh! 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 Without attachments on this one, it's a bit difficult aiming. You see the distance from that? Oh, somebody finished him off for me. That was pretty nice of him.
We located the rest of them.
To remember to reload as I saw a dot over here. Thought it was gonna. Nope, nope. That was nope. All right. Exposed out here. Saw someone on the minimap going this way. Will you peek again? Will you peek again? No. Battle register. Going back up. I want elevation as I wanna test this sniper out a bit more. Yeah, I should not peek this again. Who's aggressive?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Did he run off? He ran off. That was another guy. Jeez.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them.
Also, I need to get back into the feel of using a throwing knife. Come on. I know I have a laser on. Shouldn't be that trigger. Come on, beat that. Please beat that. Nope. No! Those finer judgments, you guys. Still getting the hang of it. Come on.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been...
I don't like staying put like this. Come on. Those crates are throwing me off. But one would have to get used to that in a Resurgence setting like this. Like crates everywhere, and you can hear them from 2 buildings over. Is that a little better? Oh, that's the cat. I want to try that.
Adjusting prices. Gas is moving.
Too high there. Oh, I thought it was going in. And now I'm just... Where's my aim, you guys? Where was my aim going? Don't want that. Yeah, Battle Rage has been nerfed slightly. You see, I had no plates there. I counted on my Battle Rage to to save me there. All right, little too many people for me to commentate that end game, so I'm just gonna get back in. Just gonna get back in. No, why isn't it recording? This game. Have something free at the store. Yes, please. All right. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Really appreciate you being here, following along on my new journey. So I want to become a better speaker. Let me know how I'm doing in the chat. Is the audio okay? I know I turned up the music a little here as we are back in the lobby. We'll turn it back down. Even remove the music entirely. It can be a little distracting. And getting it back for the lobbies. Maybe even getting getting comfortable this time around. I'm so fortunate to have this table here. Now.
Gear up fast. We're about to get evil.
You good with this, guys? You good with it? Turn it down a little bit more. Alright, the map has changed to Ashika Island. Now that was a fan favorite. It's been in rotation a few times, so people are quite familiar with it. I think it's pretty okay. It's not that high elevated, and I kind of like that, as you don't require necessarily as much of a big knowledge of the map. Now you can see a bit better in this one, and there's no fog.
Shadow 01. Deployment to the Warzone has been authorized.
Yeah, hi. All right, we've got a little guest here. Got a little guest here. Is this Lily? Lily me? I'm wired up, honey. It's a little difficult. And I have to get back in the game. I have to get back in the game. Oh, and fast. Because that is such a small map, one would have to react that much quicker. That guy already got a weapon, I think. Once again, we just have to be a little quicker.
Kill confirmed. Okay, the rest.
Don't know the bullet velocity on the longbow, so I have to get a little bit more used to that. Now, getting used to bullet velocities, knowing how much in front of the guy's head you would have to put it when the target is moving, like crossing his from one street to the other here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh. Now that was a single tap button, and the guy came back to finish me off. The guy I killed earlier. Just as I wanted to turn off the music. Hi.
Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Resurgence is kind of fun like that. I know a few people who only plays Resurgence because it's a little fast paced. It's a little more fun when it's not so punishing. Dying. Oh shoot. Okay. Now he took my sniper, and now he's trying to kill me. Yep. That guy. The same guy. Now, because I didn't get to actually land on the ground, I couldn't respawn. The timer didn't near its end. No, he actually went for the longbow. The one I could not control that well compared to the AMR. He's just hanging out. He's not even plating up. That's the guy I died to. Okay. Well, next time maybe. Sleigh ride resurgence. That requires a team. But that's a holiday event where you actually get to slay Christmas. I was about to say Santa Claus. Now, how would you like slaying Santa Claus? Is that the thing you would want to do? Why is it? Okay. Yeah. Once again, we are queuing up for Resurgence, as that is a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit less punishing if you die. So I can get warmed up a bit and hopefully get competitive in the regular Battle Royale mode, which is what I'm enjoying quite a bit this past year. Battle Royale, knowing that you get into the game with so many other people with the same exact starting off point, knowing that it's a little luck based, dependent on the loot you acquire, but otherwise dependent on your skill level. Now that is exciting for me, as whenever I go from a 100 player battle royale into a top 10 situation, my hands are shaking like crazy. That is so exhilarating. Such an adrenaline I get from playing that. And now it's queuing off about a regular battle royale. I was going for Resurgence. Why is it? Here we go. It just had to throw a fit, you guys. Once again, for the people who tuned out, I have a COD Munity profile. That is CODMUNITY.GG. That is a website or an application on both iOS and Android, in which people can enlist their favorite loadouts. Now, this is I have to get back here. 10 loadouts I have listed here, which was during my research what I found to be most efficient tactic applicable. The so-called meta is what everyone is trying to achieve. Now they patch it every week or so, balancing the weapons, doing their job to make more weapons viable, and the playstyles. Many different playstyles can be very can have a lot of variety like that, which is a good thing. But whenever they release a new patch and balance out some weapons, the meta will change. Now, I will be on top of every patch there is, even though I do not play as much as one would prefer. Do know that I intend to do the research, and on community I have enlisted 10 different weapons, which you can filter for different use cases, whether you will want a long range or close range weapon. I have one weapon for each category. So in the close range section, I, for example, have 3 weapons here, but it depends. One overall sniper is my all-time favorite. I have played it on a buddy of mine's account. He has everything. He's going for the big-time camos also, and I don't have the time for that. But I got to try out these weapons, and I research every patch there is for whichever attachments is the best for you guys. So definitely check out my community profile. As I have specifically 10 at this point. Maybe there more will come at a later point, but I don't think I should bombard you guys with a lot of different weapons. Know that the 10 you see in there will be perfect for the current patch. There it is. All right, now I'm going a bit more competitive as we are entering Stadium on the Vondel map. Now, that was one of the hits I missed. Unfortunately, that didn't get me the kill there. So, sometimes I just wanna land there and get competitive. I've tried a few different banger games from landing there, as there is guaranteed 4 boxes with very good loot. So a lot of people usually land there, and I wanted to try that. Getting back in, this is one of my favorite areas. I don't see that much activity here. One in there, maybe. And one landed here, I saw from the open box. So, just to give myself a few seconds to get myself loaded up here. Get the timer off in the bottom left corner. And then I can comfortably engage in the next battle. It's a bit far over. Turning off the music here. It seems like somebody has been here. One is crossing by the sound of it.
You're losing ground. Move it.
As I heard a smoke, not far off. Okay. Yeah, appreciate the execution. All right. Now he was pre-aiming the ladder. Now I heard a little sound cue coming from up there when I traversed the ladder, but actually I maybe thought it was from the loadout that was landing just beside the building. Now, it's a bit more difficult talking strategy and playstyle when you have a map that is so much smaller than what I played last time, for example. So during a Resurgence game like this, I would actually tend to prefer talking strategy and playstyle when we get a bit further into the game, so I can actually have a know-how of where people are traversing and
enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That kind of threw me off. I don't know if you could tell. That is the in-game. No, that was the guy you could hear. That's the in-game chat. Now that guy was just hearing music, and that just gets transferred out to everybody who has it enabled in the general area. So maybe I should consider not having that on. I knew from that he was in the area. I think it's 75 or 100 meter radius. That the voice chat enables for everyone. Oh, yeah, there is a guy just beneath you. Please don't shoot people out of the sky. That's very rude. No weapons in here. That's what I thought. Yeah. This is it's a bit dry. This place. Oh, please pick up. The Bass B, a very versatile weapon. You can tune it both to be a close range and a long range weapon. Pretty neat picking that up. And a Bryson. It's either this one or the Lockwood, I believe it's called. Pump action shotguns that is actually viable this season around. I got so surprised by that the last stream around. Still need to get a shot up on that. That was hilarious. You found me saying, I don't like shotguns, that's not for me, and then I just get like 3 or 4 kills with it immediately afterwards. That was hilarious. Now this is a good place for quick loot, as there's a lot of loot usually, and not that many people going for it. What was that? That was Class B. Just... Oh, that was a spike. That was a lag spike right there. I don't know if you caught it, guys. Now, this is a great long-range weapon. Once again, I have a build on community.gg for this boy here. PKM was what's the name? Once. Bullpop, I think the nickname of it was. Stacked on plates so I can actually engage with people. Here we go. Now these iron sights here are a bit difficult for the long range.
Buy station prices have been reduced.
But he was let known that he should not come into this area. Okay, I would have to reconsider the the WSP swarm on community.gg. The enlisted swarm weapon I have there is iron-sighted, and even though the weapon had a lot of recoil, I was not a fan of the iron sights there. So, sometime tonight or tomorrow morning, I will update that build to have a red dot or something like that. The iron sight was not satisfying, I would say. Well, that was actually not the weapon I was going for, but sure. I love how you cannot hear your own footsteps just as loud as last time around, as other people or enemies in general. Those footsteps is the one you need to be able to hear at all
Enemy
time.
soldier incoming. Resurgence has closed. No more second chances.
Okay, here's someone in here. Now this side we need to replace as well. That is not preferred. Okay. Going into the gas that way. With the same weapon and all.
It's just an opportunity to do better.
That goes to show. Attachments are futile in this. You see, this guy has... Oh, my preferred iron sight also. This guy has the RAM 7, as it should be, probably. It has... it seems to have the right muzzle and barrel for it. Now that underbarrel is maybe not what I was recommending, but what makes a very big difference ultimately these attachments. So I would have to get on that. This guy has good knowledge of the game, the map. He went into third party. Oh. There was one from the cross there. He's using all of his gas mask for that, making sure he wasn't pushing. No, moving, crossing over the border here, getting stuck in a rock also, but. Was just about to commentate on the end game here. 7 people left now. An in-game event appears called Jailbreak. Makes all the spectators get back in the game. And what do you know? I'm a spectator. So I'll get back in the game then. All right. Now, from the several people there were before,
Gas is closing in.
now we are 13 in total. Gas still moving. It's gonna be very difficult in the tight spot here. Just wanna make sure there's no one beneath, no one landing. Okay. One was over there. There's 6 people besides me. I don't have a single plate. It's gonna be difficult here. Oh. He's fighting in there.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Knowing that, I should have pushed, even though I don't have full plates. Third party would be would have been very good.
Oh, when it put, well, when it put.
Oh! this guy with a picket coming around the corner. What's that about? Oh yeah, alright. Now, for the late game. 3 people left. Hayes Kush is in the water. Trying to mark a precision airstrike on the building above him, as he knew there were enemies in that particular side. And he got a kill off from it. Now 1 versus 1. It's on the side of the water that he was on initially. All right. Smoking for cover. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Trying to get a safe place to recover, get plates in. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now he's ready with the long range. Oh, the riot shielder. Oh yes. There's 2 long range weapons here. It looked like he was just switching in between. No, he couldn't use the riot shield being in the water, so no coverage, no protection, and the guy with the submachine could just pump the guy to shreds. Please don't choke. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think it'll be the last Resurgence game for the warm-up, and then we are gonna head into some chill Battle Royale, you could say. Some Battle Royale, which is not as demanding as the Resurgence. Resurgence is while it has fewer players, it's a lot smaller map, and when people get to respawn after a certain timer has been met, well, then it makes for a lot more. You could say it makes for a lot more competitive game. But the Battle Royale is the mode where you can count on strategy a bit more, as people are not landing in from left to right, and you could actually make for some very cool games during that. That is why it is probably my favorite game so far. But Resurgence is good for warming up, and we'll take one of those. Once again, you guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. Let me know in the chat how I'm doing. If there is anything with the stream in particular you find odd or would like to know, if there's any questions, I would love to answer them. I have a big sponge of knowledge up here, not only for the game but life in general. So let me know if there's anything, and if nothing else, just leave your favorite emoji down in the chat. I would appreciate that. Knowing what your favorite emoji is, of course, but you just typing anything in the chat really will help with the engagement, with the algorithm. And I would love to see you there, actually, in the chat. Your lovely faces. Also, just to see if my chat is even working correctly. as it wasn't earlier on. Just gonna reset here. And I'm back in the game now. For the Resurgence map on rotation, now we are in Ashika Island.
Coming. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
I'm so looking forward to testing out some more snipers, though. Also, if you have any experience or experience with issues around the Stream Deck, I would love to know. Because I've run into a bit of trouble with that. It's not responding to my streaming software. I usually don't land down here. But it seemed like an okay far off distance from the helicopter. From the plane. The plane from which you drop from every match is linearly going through the map, and if it were to only traverse on the left side, then it is likely that most people also would be in the left side, and you could get a little better start to the game if you want the time for that. Then you should consider going to the outskirts.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Target down.
Another one in
Marking the
here.
rest of them.
Around here. Good here for the audio cues. How I hate just camping in a corner like this. But I would love for him to reveal his position before I did. Most likely on the roof, as it sounded like a metal clamps or something like that. Oh. The audio cue made it so it's probably in the building next
Moving to my mark.
over. But having this crate unlooted would probably also be a factor to show people that it's clear. People. How it sounded like there was... Okay, people just around this building here.
Yes, found.
Oh!
And we located the rest of them.
Oh! If I did not crouch duck, then I would have had him in the face for most of that gunfight. Probably, likely winning me that, but no, I tend to spaz out on the analog stick when I get in a tight situation. Pretty fun. Now I spawned at the opposite end of the map, where I don't have the knowledge of where people are as of right now, so it's gonna be a little difficult landing in a new area. I have one here.
You got a loadout
Gotta make sure there's no people on the boat here before I drop. Very exposed to the up area here. It even sounded like there was one enemy in the area. Now, if I take the bounty, it will not mark the people who have had the bounty before. But assuming, well, especially in at the earlier part of the game, I would assume that people around here is one of the closest enemies, probably. Oh, that was not meaning to hit the first shot there. Now I'm just holding his loadout, basically. He would want to land here at his stuff. Presumably. But as I guarded that, there's no way he was gonna land there. Oh.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
Oh, that guy's probably want to land on his loot. Nope. That was a miss. And he hit it into the water there.
I need high caliber rounds.
Do I need high caliber rounds? I do. It made the sound cue by itself. It was not that I requested it, I think. It is a neat feature though, if you are teaming up with somebody. You can request ammo specific ammo type that you need. No, that guy is not peeking. So he probably traversed on the back end of that area. I'm gonna have to cross in an open field here. I'm not very fond of that, but...
Extract whatever intel you can. Time's running out. We lost that sumbitch. Bounty contract's been pulled.
But... I need that ammo. I need some of this stuff down here. Oh, that wasn't a sniper ammo. Please give me sniper ammo. Stow these. Oh, not that I don't have enough ammo plates. Presumably.
You locked us out of their network. You missed your chance.
Should probably replace some of them. Now I have to move. And I have no visual knowledge of the people around me. So what I'm gonna do is use the distraction of the fire sale. Go for the bounty here. Once again, it will mark the closest available bounty to me. Not that it is necessarily the closest enemy.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
But the closest one who didn't already have had a bounty on him. Or her. No, it didn't even mark anyone. Meaning that everyone has had a bounty on their head. And I wouldn't be able to
Resurgence window is ending.
to get
Watch your six.
knowledge of where people are from using that. unfortunately.
Fire sale's over. Adjusting price.
Knowing the map, then this will be the most contested area, probably, besides the castle, of course. But the castle having so many different... Oh, no, that is a beauty. So I would probably wanna traverse to this building. It has an ammo crate as well, which is very...
Only 25 remain.
Very nice.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No more headaches.
There's still a person on the roof. And who would be... would see me very easily. From that angle, coming in. Now, I just... coming in late, I had to traverse to that building. But... fortunately for us, the building I was supposed to traverse to is the farthest out of the zone. So what I want to do is just... it's actually just... going past the hotspot building. Moving towards the next circle. And that would be... unless... I would have to be careful, as this back end of mine is a very favorable way to traverse around that building. So there is a high chance of people coming out from here. Already, one person was looking my direction. Now, because he was out in the open like that, on top of a roof even, he had a lot of places where he could show his face, right? And while that is advantageous for him, there's not a lot of cover, which is why I ultimately won that. That battle rage was what saved me in the end there.
4 remaining.
A lot of people trying to cross out here. Which is what I want to be careful of. Yeah. He's right above here somewhere. Although he could turn out several places.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Coming from here, so I would not love that. Tempered vest.
Way to get it done.
Guys, I was not expecting to win that, but you see, the positioning is what makes the game. Now, I wasn't fully equipped with attachment. I didn't have very much of tactical equipment I could use there, but I have a fair bit of knowledge of the map and where and how people would rotate if they were forced out of a situation. Now, knowing that building where most of the people would come from, they actually took care of each other, and I could just take care of the last one. GG's. GG's. Now, I believe that was the first win on stream. GG's in the chat if you felt like it. Now, very satisfying saying, very satisfied saying I would get off Resurgence and try out a regular Battle Royale. And right off the gate, I actually get to win that one. Now, what was the summary? 11 kills. Pretty good, pretty good. Not my best, definitely not my worst. So I'm gonna hold on to that. We'll cherish that. As I probably gonna make it into a small video as well. Check it out on the channel if you get the time to. Once again, would love for you to type in the chat. One thing is to let me see if the chat combiner is working, but also just to see your beautiful name and face. I would love for you to show some kindness, show some engagement in the chat below. If you're not if you are not knowing what to type in the chat, just throw your favorite emoji down below. That would be very helpful. And I also did throw in some good snipes. There was some hard scoping snipes, but there was some quick snippets here and there. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Once again, if you are curious as to what builds I would be running if those were all leveled up, real quick on screen here, I'm quick shout out to my profile on the community.gg, both a browser and an app in which you can search upon my profile here and see my top 10 build or loadout, they call it. The weapon build that I would most recommend after each patch. They will get updated, so probably weekly. You have one weapon in each category of weapons, so most likely you are going to find something that you are either familiar with or want to try out in your preferred playstyle. Also, I do a lot of research for this one. Not only taking in various recommendations, but also going through the stats. Not just the stats we see in game, but also the stats that is data mined out of these games. As the shown stats in game is not always showing the right number, the correct number even. So I go through all of that for you guys, so you easily can just look up whatever loadout you would wanna try out. Definitely check it out and give it a like. Now, back to the game at hand. We are jumping into a regular Battle Royale mode of Urzikstan. That is the new map of Call of Duty. Just gonna pick a random contract and pop in. Preferably inside the circle, of course, as that would get us a little little bit further ahead in the space. Now I heard someone else landing here. So quick I couldn't barely react. The new Gulag. Which is, once again, 1 versus 1 player. This time around, a zip line comes down in the middle. It becomes available for you to take after 15 seconds. That's the zip line. Oh. Just a person AFK. Don't even get to challenge my skill level. Jeez. No, I'm back in the game. Having lost the Gulag entry. Hopefully I find another Gulag entry token throughout the game.
Scavenger contract.
Now, starting off, maybe it's better going for some loot, for some contracts even. Why is this spawning on the roof? That's weird.
Supply boxes marked. Secure
There
those
was
locations.
one in there. He didn't follow me? Oh, he went in somewhere else? But he landed on ground floor, I could hear. I should take any plates, so I'll be ready for the engagement. EMD grenade is probably preferred, as I don't know where he'll be. Let's see if he's in the area. He will be affected by this DDoS. Let's see. I got to MP a player. Breaking glass even. I think probably upstairs. Probably upstairs. That was just bad timing on his part, I'm afraid. Lucky me. And he actually had the sniper I was searching for. That's pretty neat. Alright. Going for some of the new perks he had. Why not? Why not? Alright. With the loadout being on roof, besides 2 other loadouts.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Oh. That's where it was. Now, of course, you won't keep that same angle. Actually, I'll get back to that one. But it's a good thing he knows, you know where each other are. Just gonna reset the timer.
Supply box secure.
Using that.
2 to go.
I heard the striker is good. I'm gonna switch that. Supply UAV. Okay. I've tried that before. Maybe I should use it. As it gets a little closer. The guy. Now I'm showing my glint if I pre-aim here.
Move it.
So it's not preferred tactic of me doing that, but I would very much like to see there is someone in the area.
One supply box remaining. Move and secure that daggone thing.
Now I found one. I can at least use another.
You're being
No.
tracked by an enemy squad.
tracked,
Evade
right?
and survive.
Okay. Supply UAV. It's only a UAV for supply boxes, I see.
They hit us hard that time. Let's regroup. Get back
Okay.
out there, yeah?
Okay. I got to try that. Even though he has 5 kills, he doesn't look like an aggressive player. Looking at this, but he was shooting through the door like he had 15 kills to his name or something. Alright. Probably the guy I engaged with earlier. If you start engaging with someone, you definitely want to finish it off before moving on, as it can turn out to be a disadvantage for you if he stays in game. Now, I knew he had a bit of skill, switching between doorways and windows for cover. If he would have picked the same angle again and again, I would know that he wouldn't be that troublesome later on, and I could have went on without a care in the world. But definitely should have thought of a better way to engage with him. Now, it has few people to the game, so I'm just gonna leave this one. Commentate the next one, maybe. Now, that ended off so fast, I'm gonna follow up with another regular Battle Royale solo. Sorry. Now, hopefully I am a little better warmed up for... What is this? Didn't even click on it. What is this? And I didn't even know I had Twitch drops. Alright, let me know if you got any drops in the chat, you guys. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For those who do not know what Twitch drops are, it is for the people viewing and have their Activision account set up for it, then you can actually get rewards from watching my stream. Yeah, do share that information and invite people in. Alright, this is... Unless I die in the first round, this is probably the last Battle Royale of today. Not that I get off immediately hereafter. I definitely want to check out try out one of my other games. I'm going to show you guys also. You see, I have grown so fond of swinging in the concrete jungle that is New York, and swinging around as a superhero from Marvel. Spider-Man in particular is one of my favorite superheroes, and then getting to play as him is so nostalgic, as I have played quite a few different Spider-Man games throughout the years. But I never had the freedom to just swing around and do whatever I wanted to in that game. So,
You're going to the Warzone. Grab your gear and shoot.
so I've grown quite fond of the new one
Weapons free.
that I want to show you guys before I round up.
Battle Royale.
Locking in my chair here, guys.
To the safe zone.
Locking in. All right.
Scavenger contract here.
Just gonna take the next best contract from my from the area I was going there. Oh. I was sure I heard somebody else,
Secure those
but
locations.
I'm pretty clear here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The stun grenade has been nerfed a bit, but it's still stun. It's still
Squad gunning for you.
very much viable as stunning is very overpowered. Locking enemies in place where you can just run around them 3 times before they recover. Gulag re-entry kit. It's actually perfect. Not that I'm counting on dying in the near future, but probably will. What is this? Why did this one land here? Like, where did it come from? It just came from out of nowhere. Good thing it wasn't an enemy, otherwise I would have been dead. I don't know what that was. I'll need that gas mask. Which I immediately took on. A nice little upgrade to and quality of life upgrade, you could say. As it would in the other games, it would trouble people who would go in and out of the gas. Then the gas mask would just manually be taken on and off, and one doesn't have to do that if it's already on, right? Pretty neat. A tempered vest. Now I already have a stealth vest.
Go.
Question is what I would want to do with that. Oh, I don't want to stick to the stealth vest. You see, stealth vest and what's it called? That's just Call of Duty timing for you, right there. There was one already inside the building. I tried to cross to that guy who came in afterwards, man. Alright. Pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. What I was trying to say, though, is that the stealth vest and the ghost perk will only hide your presence on the map during enemy UAVs and stuff like that. If you are actually moving. If you're standing still, then you will still get pinged on the map.
Your fight's over, so
How did it not have more than, like,
hit us hard that time.
not that many
Regroup and
bullets
get back up there, yep.
in the magazine there? Just spray them all over the place. Yeah, that's good too. Alright, pretty happy having having gotten a win in Resurgence. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's just take a look here. Now, real quick, I just wanted to show you guys this amazing game. Amazing game. It'll probably get flagged because it's a Sony production. They are not very happy with people showing off their content on online, but the game has been out for quite some time now, so it should be okay. It should be okay. If I were to make extra sure, I should probably go in and turn off the music to make sure everything is okay. This game, you guys, 47% in. It's not even. It's a very big game, so I would say it's quite a bit into it. But playing as either Miles Morales or Peter Parker Spider-Man, I haven't even gotten the symbiote suit yet. So so maybe we'll do that in the next mission here. But look at this, you guys. Look at this amazing game. Okay. Ooh. Just swinging through a concrete jungle like this gets the serotonin level going, you know. It's whoop. A little crate here for me to take. No, seriously, I don't even have to do like missions or anything like that. I could just you see, one can glide now. Not a lot of people are actually incorporating into the playstyle, because they used to play the Spider-Man one, of course, and the Miles Morales having different options to traverse the map, but having a glider now and these wind tunnels. I'm just hovering above here. Let me get back to that one. A wind tunnel. I get extra boost from this one, and I don't even have to go this way. I just get a big boost to my speed just from flying in between these. There are also several missions using these ones as well. Imagine just flying through the map. Just this one.
Ooh, don't tell, but you're my favorite Spider-Man.
Okay. Okay, this one is a neat little feature as well. The cat got scared a little bit there. Oh, God. Spoilers, studios. Now I've actually taken a few weeks break from this, so looking forward to see if I can even fight people. Oh. Hmm? Miles Morales powers right there, like this one. Yeet. Oh, love it. So satisfying. If you haven't already, you should definitely try it out. take this one out as that is
Cool. Sure you don't want to bring in more help?
some of them have flamethrowers even. Those are very dangerous. That was not the parry button. Is this one? No. How is it again? No.
Watch out for webs! Watch it!
Yeah. Hold this one. Maybe get a take a breather or something. Ew. Smash. You look like you could need some traffic. Here we go. A lot of different fighting styles and play styles playing this.
He's wounded!
Just laughing it off. Good dude. Yeah. Alright, I need to extinguish some fires here. What was it again? Isn't it, just covering the fire makes them extinguished. Everybody knows that, right? Defeat all cultists. I still have people I need to kill, huh? Where? Don't tell me I ran into a bug. Guess I still have a cultist I should defeat. Where that cultist is no place around here. So I'm just gonna leave the objective.
It's like they know I'm too busy when they do this.
Also, I'm a big Marvel nerd in general. Just love indulging myself in big franchises.
What happened? Hunters. They've been coming through here for days.
Sorry I wasn't here to help.
If you have any questions about this big franchise that is Marvel,
This antique I found?
let me know, because I have a lot of knowledge towards that.
I cannot help you. I've seen this symbol before. Please leave.
Wait! I can protect you from the hunters.
I'm not worried about them.
The hunter.
I thought I left this behind on Volgograd. The flames have been lit. This is his jungle now.
Craven?
Raven's jungle?
Cravenov.
Whoa.
The flames have been lit.
Look at that butt.
Dude! MJ told me you almost died. You okay?
Hey, Miles. Actually, never felt better.
I should have been... Wait. Really?
What?
Positive. Hey, let me call you back. Got some bonfires to crash.
Okay.
He's not better. He's very ill-tempered when he has that suit on. That is this symbiote. Usually an alien coming from a hive mind species, actually. Whew. Oof. feels like even going. And I can even do tricks, you guys. Whee! Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, that was an objective over here, which I should probably not do at this point. Guys, it's been fun. Been really fun chatting with you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, let me know if there's any questions towards new season of Call of Duty. Questions towards Marvel, you could say, or even just questions in life. I have a sponge of knowledge, and you should dig into that. Make use of it, as I'll be here once a week on several different channels with several different formats of videos. So stay tuned, and once again, hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to subscribe so you're ready for the next one. Also, ring the bell for notifications on those subscriptions buttons. So you'll be the first to know when I upload something new. Last thing, I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys, and see you next time. Happy holidays.